Hey everyone, this is Suresh from Mind is a Monkey coming at you guys with another episode of Let's Check Out Some Diecast. Today it's nothing big. I just wanted to do some, random free to piece DLM, crack shit open, whatever you want to call it, right? So I've been, picking up these castings over like the past 2 months maybe, and I found that I never cracked them open, so I just thought I would do them on video. All right, so hope you guys like the content, hope you guys like the castings. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. All right, so I think this one's a very recent acquisition. It's from the B case, right? I think I stumbled into these at Target the other day. So we have the Volkswagen T2 pickup. A pretty cool casting, very popular among collectors. Has had the red edition treatment, right? So ever since the release and whatnot. This one's like all German. VW Kundendienst. I think probably that stands for air cooled or whatever, right? All right. And then up next, we have the 19 Ford Ranger Raptor in a very popular HKS livery. HKS graphics. Wow, cool. I think Hot Wheels has made this a trend, right? So by releasing models in HKS livery, it's becoming one of those things, like giving collectors certain themes to collect, like HKS, Momo Racing, right? Advan, right? We have the Nissan Patrol Custom. Now this is a pretty cool car, and I think it is designed to be one designed for the snow, right? So that's why you see all the white tires and all the snow kind of like rubbing off against the roof and everything, right? But I think this is a pretty cool casting. I think it made its debut last year. Mountain Rescue. Oh, there we have it. So it is a mountain rescue car. Pretty cool. And this I thought was something pretty cool, even though it's not a car, right? I mean, it's a pretty cool casting for diecast. It's a new tooling for 2024. It's the Vespa 90 SS Super Sprint from 1966. Wow, that's pretty cool. I think Vespa is a very flagship model, and we've had Lego releases and everything. So classic Scooterite. This brings me memories of who was it? Was it in Big Bang Theory? So we have Sheldon, Leonard. Wow, I'm such a big fan of the Jewish character. Howard. Oh my God, I can't believe it took me so long to remember to recollect Howard's name. Howard drives a scooter, right? And I mean, this is something pretty cool. It's got this side kickstand, and so it actually stands. Check it out, right? All right. Okay. So up next we have the Alfa Romeo GT V6 3.0. Yeah, I think this casting made its debut last year, right? So that's why you don't have the new for 2024 mark here. I was just I think last year this came in a pretty beautiful red color, but I'm not sure if I'm like mixing it up. All right, so Alfa Romeo, pretty cool. All right. Then this is also from BK's, the Honda Civic Si. Wow, this got a lot of people restless when BK's were putting out. Everybody wanted to go and grab this. It's a pretty cool casting. And everybody kind of like they were digging it for the gold color and how it resembled the Super and everything. It's a pretty cool casting. Yeah. I don't know too much to appreciate the detail. Yeah. There we have the Honda Civic Si. Up next, we have the 18 Camaro SS. Now, this is the mainline version of what would have been the BK's Super, right? So, you know, I never found the BK Super, right? So, it was a pretty cool casting. The Camaro, wow, all the racing stripes and everything, right? I think that's the first ever time I kind of like dig these strap 5 wheels. Yeah, pretty much they would make every casting very ugly and everything, but you know, on the Camaro they actually look pretty good. Okay. Then we have a very beautiful Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. I think the RS stands for Rally Sport, right? Somebody's gonna, you know, be very mad at me if I got that wrong. Right there we have the Porsche, and if you did not notice, it has a beautiful pretty Carrera spelled into that, right? And I've seen that on a bunch of other models too. I think probably the 911 GT3, right? Black and yellow, black and yellow. I probably gotta, you know, build a box of all the castings that I have in black and yellow. We have had some pretty cool black and yellow castings in the past, right? Okay. And up next, we have another new casting for 2024, the Proton Saga. I think Lamley Group recently published an article about this Proton Saga and how everybody was so pumped about this casting. I thought it looked pretty cool, and it looks like a pretty vintage casting, you know, years, right? So we have the Proton Saga. Pretty normal base, not a lot of detailing there, right? There we have. Hopefully they'll make more, you know, I mean, this is definitely looking very interesting in just like plain red, right? What I was gonna say is maybe they will give it like more special treatment, like bring it out in the premium lineup and everything. Up next, we have the Nissan Skyline RS KDR 30. I once remember asking someone what those specifications meant, and they said it's something to do with the engine. So I have been a fan of this casting ever since it was released, like about like 5, maybe 6 years ago. Pretty cool paint color. You know, it's got a kind of like a, you know, dual shade to it, right? Neat. That's pretty cool. All right, and then we have the 15 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Again, cool casting. You know, Hot Wheels has done a lot of these castings in the past. You know, I particularly dig the color. You know, I'm becoming a big fan of all these, you know, aqua slash teal slash cyan kind of colors, right? Pretty cool, like a pastel shade, you know? That's nice. There we have the Mazda Miata. And then I'm kind of saving a couple of fan favorite castings for the last. Then we have the McLaren Solus GT. I think this made its debut in 2023. I thought it looked pretty unique. This is definitely my first Solus casting, right? I just like wanted to have one for the casting. Yeah, I don't dig this as much as the other classic McLarens out there, right? Okay. Wow, this is definitely one of my top favorite castings, the Ford GT40, right? Ford GT rhymes with beauty. That's what I used to say, right? Ford GT40. Looking stunning in black and white right there. Ford GT40. Then we have another new casting for 2024. I think Batman fans would be thrilled to have this new casting added to their arsenal of, you know, Batman castings that Hot Wheels has had in the past. And this one is from Batman and Robin. Pretty cool. Let's check it out. Wow. Check that out. This one's a pretty plastic part. Okay. This one's all diecast and stuff. It's got some nice, you know, rods going there, exposing the engine, right? Wow. Pretty cool, you know. Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah. I think we can definitely expect this showing up in the the premium line pretty soon, because that's what happens with every Batman casting, right? You have a mainline version of it, and then Hot Wheels also ends up doing a premium version of it. And I think the casting is more accurate in the premium, because I mean, they have some restrictions when it comes to the tooling, possibly also restricted by the cost involved in creating a basic mainline model. But they have some more liberty when it comes to designing a premium car, right? All right, this one stood out as a pretty cool casting to me. I was just going through a dump bin of C, and wow, the 57 Jeep FC. I thought it was pretty cool, like very off-roadish. Wow, let's check this casting out. Look at the bed, right? It's got a spare wheel, and probably, this looks like some kind of a backpack or some towing gear to me, right? Wow, looks pretty cool. Yeah, there we have the 57 Jeep FC. All right. So I told you guys I was saving a couple of collector favorites for the last, and there we have it. This one's the long overdue unboxing from, because this was from Q Case last year, right? Oh, sorry, this was actually from the P Case last year. This ended up being the super of P Case last year, but since the Datsun Bluebird wagon happens to be such a fan favorite casting, I never found one from that assortment. Actually, I ended up waiting till the Q cases were out, and that was the first ever time I got my hands on this. And this one is a beautiful addition to the Chevy 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser collectors out there. And this one's from C Case this year, right? Okay, let's go ahead and open them. There we have it. Datsun 510. I think paint wise, I think these two castings kind of like share the same paint, because even the dual nature of the paint looks very similar to me. You see that blue tinge when white light falls on it, right? So yeah, probably something that they experimented with this casting last year, and they brought it out this year, right? There we have the 71 Datsun 510 wagon. Wow, this is pretty cool looking super. And this is also, one of those times when the mainline looks nothing like the super. Usually the super is just a Spectraflame version of the mainline, but this casting, the pink that was used on the super was so different, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, this would definitely make a nice addition to my wagon collection. And finally, we have the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Wow. I think last year, when Lamley or T-Hunted blog kind of sneak peeked this for collectors worldwide, I was pretty pumped. It says the collector, and it has a very Funko Pop looking like Funko Pop like character there. So it's NHRA, and Vetusky stands for Bernard Vetusky, the guy who designed the Hot Wheels casting of this version. And you may already know that he owns real life gasser, called the Triassic one, right? All right, pretty cool. Wow, this would definitely make a nice addition, to the gassers. Beautiful. All right. Well, that's it for this episode, you guys. I hope you had fun checking out these new models. Do comment which one's your favorite, right? All right. Mine would definitely, since I'm very prejudiced to these castings, my favorites would be these, followed by the Porsche. And I like the rugged build of this pickup, right? And, yep. So then I would probably go with this casting, followed by the Vespa, right? It's really nice. That's a pretty good looking mix out there, right? All right. So till we meet next time, this is Suresh signing off. Happy collecting, you guys, and I hope you like the content. Like and subscribe if you do. Take care. Till we meet next time. Rock on and stay awesome. Bye.